It is the last remnant of a once grand and vast, huge, tremendous watershed that birthed alligator and other lakes in this area. So I'll tell you what, Annabelle, when I got on that scene there, when their friend or whatever, their environmental consultant, had me come in because they expected like enforcement from the state of Florida, who put the cease and desist order, halting the further filling of mulch. Well, these people that raped this swamp, this group of 3 people, really thought that state enforcement was coming quick, fast, and it was going to be harsh. So they call up me, Stephen Hunt, Ecocentric Solutions, because I am expert and excellent at what I do, which is restoring denuded and damaged areas of uplands, swamp area, marsh, everything. Do it all restoration. Well, they call me in, develop corrective action plan, move my operations down. There's a huge job to restore this. Well, enforcement, look, bro, Anibal.
Yeah.
You know that I'm down there, bro. I'm helping this stupid guy that like raped this swamp. I'm down there, like massive restoration is going to have to come down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting for like the estate to come, like their inspectors and all of this, you know, because like this is an ecological crime, right? So I'm down there, bro, and the state, bro, the government never came. It's like if there's a rape of a human being, right?
Yeah.
A citizen.
Yeah.
And the police never come, right? Well, it's similar, but on different levels, right? But so the bottom line is the state never came there. There's a lot of fill that was constricting water flow within this swamp forest, this remnant forest that's contiguous. It's very important that water flows throughout the whole forest, you know, in keeping with like patterns like going way back from wherever, the beginning of time. Well, bottom line is there's all kinds of like messed up stuff constricting water flow. Water is stagnant, remains stagnant in a swath of the forest that these yahoos just didn't rape, right? There's a rectangular swath, you know, going like 400 feet, 500, no, more than that, like 1,000 feet by like 200 feet wide, well, like 300 feet wide. Anyway, the trees are stagnant. In stagnant water, they start dying. I'm like, where in the hell are the biologists for the state? Like the scientists, bro? Never came. Anibal. Yeah. Never came. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. All of this was like amid the crash, the bust of the economy, and the story of how this swamp was left to the devices of like ignoramuses, louts, cretins, ne'er-do-wells. Can you ever think like, can you think of some like really bad adjectives toward like people? You can think of all sorts of them. It gets nasty. Well, let's stop it. Bottom line, these idiots destroy primeval swamp because their plan was to put like a subdivision, bro, right next to a marsh. Just look, fill the whole marsh in, like the pantanos, right? Mm-hmm. Fill it all in, well, or dredge it, whatever. Their design was to ultimately destroy the huge marsh, dredge it, bro. They wanted not just to destroy like the swamp forest, right? They wanted to like dredge the marsh, Anibal. So like big boats could come in there with like a dock and stuff, like no plan. These people were insane. In Osceola County, bro, the county, mira, the county, the government, bro, was helping these people do this. Well, I didn't know all of that like going into it. But when you're there, you got a lighter, please? So I can light the cigar. Well, when you're there and the government never comes and like these idiots are still around, and they notice like, hey, oh, the government's not going to come, and we got Steve here. And meanwhile, we could use this filled-in swamp area, all that mulch. We could use that for parking for parties. Steve's just going to have to like shut the F up and accept it. And if he doesn't play along, I like it here, bro. It gets real dark under the bridge. If Steve doesn't play along, well, we're going to terrorize him, and we know the government's not going to help him at all. Well, there you go, Annabelle. I'm left there, engaging restoration work. The owners of the land, there's divorces, there's bankruptcies. The guy disappears. I'm left there, nursing all of these restoration plants, propagation of trees, and all kinds of other plant that are of this area, from gathering seeds off the trees and so on. I'm there trying to protect all of that. Enforcement never comes. The louts that did this, there's a man and a woman, another guy. Well, they get divorced, the man and the woman. Yeah, not the other way around. They're not there yet. But God bless them. Well, let's hope they never like do this kind of criminal. By the way, so here I am. These people like disappear, and they let these creeps move in next door. These were the most cretin. Well, it wasn't no next door. There's only one edifice in this entire area. It was built upon raped bay swamp, part of it, the northernmost end of it that still remained. The county let them rape that, make a house, like faulty plats. The whole thing is just insane. And like incredible swamp forest, bro, was like, to make that nasty house, Annabelle, they destroyed, they were the first ones to destroy the swamp forest to make that really nasty place at 3881 Hickory Tree Road. These people, that the idiot who thought up the plan of like destroying the swamp and making a subdivision on the marsh, but insane plan. I want you guys to look at this in Google Maps, how massive this guy's imagination was for destruction, and how they had the help of Osceola County along the way. And on another level, the help of the South Florida Water Management District, because they were supposed to engage enforcement, and they didn't show up to remove any of the fill that was constricting like other areas of damaged swamp that were just like some wooded areas that were left. Constriction, water's not moving, state never comes. This is just ineptitude on a vast scale. Now, a swamp runs through it, Annabelle. Well, in the la palabra en español para swamp, what? Pantanos. Pantanos, right? So no hay otras palabras is similar. No hay.
Laguna.
Okay. Hold on one minute. Wait, let this bus pass. Go ahead, repite por favor.
Laguna.
Laguna. Oh, Laguna, pero Laguna is. I thought it was like more associated with the mar, right?
No.
No?
Laguna is
Lakes.
lakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. I like that one. Laguna. The Laguna, right? Con árboles muy interesante. Listen. So here we go. I'm going to sketch out what the heck has happened. The corruption.
Yeah.
What is this swamp? Why is it important? Why were these idiots allowed to purchase this Bay Forest swamp, parcel of it, adjacent to a vast marsh like opening out into Alligator Lake? Why were they allowed to purchase this and divide all this up just to be ravaged? Doesn't anybody recognize the ecological importance of this with respect to, like, don't we have any kind of like catalog of the pristine forests that still remain I mean, you would think that would be like fundamental to any kind of like state environmental regulatory agency, is to like know where we have very rare and pristine swamp, and that's a priority to protect that. Now, in Osceola County's case, they've been allowed to do this, and the state dropped the enforcement of this particular crime that I wasn't involved in the crime, but the restoration and corrective actions, yes. Well, this particular place at 3889 Hickory Tree Road, which is the parcels, ever had a building on it, and the place that was constructed from Rape Swamp first in like around 2000, and that's 3881 Hickory Tree Road, with these ignoramuses, these cretins destroyed my restoration work. Bro, here's what the government, because the government never came, right?
Yeah.
Here's what happened. These people move in, bro, and there's only one. Dude, they need the swamp, the filled in swamp for like parking for their parties, bro. Drugs, bro. They had drugs, underage kids there, beer, charge $20 a head. So they need, that's a way of making money, right?
Oh, that's
well, check it out. Well, the cops were kind of onto them. But you know what? This guy was like corrupt as hell. Who knows what goes on? Why they were allowed to like carry on for so long. And they finally busted the guy for selling alcohol, providing alcohol without a license and so forth. Well, they busted him like before Christmas, around Christmas of December 2012. And there you go. It's all on the record. Now, the house that this guy that was like a creep destroying my, look, this guy they went and destroyed my restoration work. Like thousands of young trees, like ceiling, right?
Yeah.
With mud truck.
Wow.
Yes.
A lot of them.
Destroyed my trailer.
Wow.
Stole my mail repeatedly. The goal was to get me
Out.